Thank you for coming to the conference today, Miss Singleton. Before we start, may you please place our phones on silent, please, or vibrate.
Thank you. I keep it on vibrate.
Okay. So, Miss Conference, I just have some want to meet up with you about Jason's development. It's his 6 months progress conference. So, to move along, I'm gonna start asking you some questions about how is he at home and so forth and so on. So, the first question is, how is Jason developing at home?
I see him developing like any other 2-year-old boy. That is.
Okay, okay, that's very good. That he's developing at home with like doing what a normal two-year old would do within his milestones. Do you have any questions or concerns about his development?
I noticed Jason tends to be a little slow on certain things. Like he don't want to say his ABCs, but he want to read a book. So I do give him a lot of picture books so he can just tell me what he see. And his attention span.
Well, with attention span, that's kind of normal for a 2-year old because their attention span is a lot shorter and they have a lot more energy, so they likes to run around and play. But if you can give him at least 5 minutes of maybe just like you said, he likes to read the book to you, tell you what he sees. You can ask him simple questions like, "Hey, Jace, what is this? Can you tell me what this picture shows?" Or you can to provoke his vocabulary or his ABCs, have him to recite words after you. Like if you read books with words, short words, be like, "This is boy," or "This is the letter A," to kind of get him in the routine of repeating those words. So next we'll review Thomas Singleton. Now I would like to take the time to go over some observations with you that I noticed about Jason in class. So I also noticed that Jason is very independent and he's strong-minded. Like
Very.
Okay, so you noticed that too.
Very.
so so I'm glad that we both noticed that. I just thought it was something that he did at school. Um,
No, he been doing that since he started crawling.
okay. So, but he's also very independent, which is a good thing because it shows that he likes to do certain things on his own. Another thing is with learning, he's a little, like you said, behind, but where he's developing more than where he was the first 6 months.
I noticed he loves arts and crafts, anything science.
Yes, he is very hands-on with his hands. He loves to write. Writing is, whew, once you give JC a pencil, he's gone.
Yes, I have to watch my walls.
Okay, but that's good. We are trying to find out which hand is dominant of his because we noticed that he writes with both hands. So we're trying to work on finding out which one is dominant. Um,
He mostly use right hand at home.
so he uses the right hand at home. Thank you, because we was kind of having some trouble finding out which one.
Yes.
So next is potty training. Potty training has been quite interesting because we noticed and learned that Jason does not like to sit down.
No, he likes to stand.
Yes, so he
Yes,
does that
he
at
does that
home.
at home. Yes.
Okay, good. And also, we know that with boys, it's going to take some time to get the bowel movement part of potty training down. So right now, he got the going to the potty, which is peeing, down pat with standing. So now we're transitioning to working on the bowel movement. Let me know when you have to do a bowel
Yes, he
movement.
normally have bowel movements first thing in the morning and before you go to bed at night.
Okay, so
You might not really have that there at the daycare here at school. So
okay, so like if he does, then that would be like a occasional type of.
no, that's his morning routine.
Oh,
He go
okay,
every morning.
okay,
So very regular.
okay. That's good to hear. So thank you for sharing that information. So now that we got that, next Can we talk about come up with some development or learning goals that we both have? Maybe you and your significant other may talk about some goals that y'all want him to achieve, and maybe like we can come up with some goals together for home and the school to work together on.
Well, I'm trying to establish homework time because he have a older sibling. So when she do her homework, I'm trying to incorporate him to do certain things. So maybe he can learn his ABCs, his name, because he do now say his name, even though you can't understand the first name, but you understand his middle and last name.
Okay, so we want to try homework time. So maybe here at the school we can give him like worksheets with his name on it, um, ABC practice, like A is for apple, or writing materials because we know Jace loves to write, so maybe we can help him
I know my
with that.
sister is actually making him a learning board.
Okay,
So
that's very good. That's great. So, what are some other things maybe?
we don't let him watch a lot of TV.
That's good.
They those are my outdoor kids.
So they love outside.
Very
That's good. Um,
anything nature they love.
okay. So maybe we got homework time that you don't let them watch TV. So maybe like to take up that TV time they do like you can maybe read,
We
do
read, we do board games.
board games.
So
What about, because I know here you said earlier some of his words, or maybe we can incorporate sight words, maybe like at least 2 or 3 sight words for him to work on daily
okay.
or once a week. So maybe could come his vocabulary come more clear. We could practice with that.
Sounds good to me.
Um, do you have any other questions or any other concerns, any other ideas that we can maybe work on?
No, we're doing. We got everything covered.
Okay, well, on my part here at the school as his teacher, I would basically just like to, like how we are, communicate more. If you notice anything different that Jason did, maybe if he's not feeling well one day or he's a little overexcited about something, they'll let me know how to work with Jason or communicate with you. Even if I notice something different that he did at school, then if then I'll communicate with you too. But also I'm starting to this new thing of sending home communication notes or
I love
a
those.
notebook where
Yes.
me and the parent can communicate, write little notes in daily, and it'll be in his little backpack. So that way you can check it at
Yes,
home,
but
and I'll
sometimes
check it in the
dad probably be
morning.
the one to pick him up, and dad don't talk like I do.
Yeah. So we'll start. I'll start that. So and we'll see how that goes, and that'll be our way of communicating too, just in case he can't get to the phone or answer emails or any other
Okay.
communication device. So if we don't have any questions or any other feedback, then thank you for coming. I really enjoyed this. We learned lots about JCI,
Yes, we
and we got a
have.
plan going. So I like to see how this goes.
Me too.
So thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll see you tomorrow when you drop JCI off.
Yes. Actually, dad's gonna be dropping him off in the
That
morning.
is okay.
Yes.
So thank.
He's on dad duty.
Okay. So we'll look forward to seeing Dad tomorrow. So thank you.
You're welcome.